I should see if I have a leeway character. I like the playstyle though. Child. What is child? Is it Claire? No, she is as a swine, not the more pleasant one to look at,
Ooh, what's happening over there? Can we take a sneaky peek? Huh? Can we?
Sure.
You want to know where I'm from? Well, my parents are hermits who live up in the mountains. I guess you could say that I'm from Chingsa village.
That's intriguing. Okay. None of your stuff is interesting. I do find some Let's get some bodies. What is this? Alright, now this is for me to test on that character. Oh my.
At the ready. I'll bring my seasonings.
Okay, I just want to know what that
Armed and ready.
says. Okay.
Outrider Amber, reporting. I'll ensure your safety.
I already have a team that's just that. Don't I? Oh, the instrument line currently deployed on.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Everything's ready. Let's go.
Okay. If you say so. Well, I've got 45 notifications. I can activate it if I can, because I like it more. Back to leeway. Bum, 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 bum. Here it is. This is a game for the Street Fair where you deal with threatened figures. It's called Immortal Combat. Isn't that a video game? Like, I mean, I know it's in this video game, but like, Mortal Kombat? Is a reference? There are 8 writing figures in total, and thanks to some indigenous design work, they can move around on their own. Meadowland took inspiration from the legend of the 8 adepts. Astonishing, isn't it?
Sounds amazing! But what are the 8 adepts? Are they like adepti?
We just said something offensive. They're not actual adepti, but 8 legendary people said to have adeptus-like abilities, which earned the title of the 8 adept.
Wow, Paimon's never heard that story before.
Yeah, and that's what your appearing story is. Spill the beans right now, you bitch-ass motherfucker. Why did I call you that? You're actually a very kind person. It's no different. Silly ways. Of course, maybe, I don't know. They were only around for a short time, and it was 2,000 or 3,000 years ago. Cedestras aren't nearly as well known as those as the actual adept. Also, did you notice this is Mingzo lantern when you arrived in the harbor?
Shaped like a huge tree, right?
Yeah. Yes, it said that during the Archon War period, there's a divine mountain in Leeway with a giant tree and a tree here who was also a god named Taudio.
Oh! I think I heard that one from a storyteller once. The sanctification of Taudu. So Taudu is the giant tree?
And this tree was also a god? Correct. Back then, people thought that the high in Taudio was the realm of the dead. If you committed gross sins in life, your soul would be unable to pass beyond that tree and into the afterlife.
Even today,
backstory.
in my hometown, people still say things like, "You'll never cross Mount Taudu when you die." It's very insulting, though, so don't go around repeating it.
Yes, ma'am. When the Archon War arrived, Taudu was dragged into the fighting, disturbing the realm of the dead. The boundary between life and death became blurred, and death began to enrich on the realm of the living.
Oh no! And then what?
That's where the sanctification of Taudu comes in. The 8 adepts rose up to solve the crisis, and laid down a great magic array to purify Taudu.
Exactly. After that, Taudu's remains sank into the ley lines and became a border, separating the living of Louis from the dead. Don't speak to me about realms of death, Kaching. Do you know what I've been through, Kaching? Do you know what I've been through? Thousands of people died and it was my fault. Mine. Why are you talking to me about this? I don't need another crisis to deal with this. No, deal with it on your own.
Wait! The border? The border between life and death? That's where it comes from?
Surely me and Paimon are thinking the same thing right now.
So the legends say,
Suddenly for
but
hands.
who knows if it's true?
There's the dragon bitch.
Those 8 adepts must be super powerful if they could purify a god. Are we sure they weren't just adepti?
Boom.
Yep. And
Yeah.
in fact, their tale specifically emphasizes that most of them were ordinary humans.
Not even vision holders?
If I remember right, they were from several groups that joined forces. A Guixiang one, a Lianshan one, and...
Right, the 3 hermits of Guizhang, the 2 sages of Lianshan, and the 3 beasts of Taudu. Collectively, the 8 adepts. The mainstream narrative holds that the Guizhang hermits and the Lianshan sages were human.
I know one of the hermits was Windreader, said to be a founder of the ancient art of Chemin dividation. I'm not mistaken here, Howard from Tor tribes of Chinny Valley, his descendants, but yeah, we uncounting that we are alive. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong.
That's certainly what the clan genealogies claim. Although my personal knowledge of Chemin divination is very patchy.
Huh. The second hermit's story is somewhat more amusing. He mastered the art of fishing with a rod and line, known to the people as an angler. We have heard of Yunnan swordmanship, which is a style I trained in. Both its style and its more ancient variant have their origins in Yunnan angler's wood rooting techniques. Oh.
Seriously? Did Shinsho tell you that? Because it sounds like something right out of a martial arts novel. So what about the third hermit?
Is it Grian from Hermitcraft? That would be the Wongyang kid, also known as Old Man Wongyang. The story goes that he always presented himself in child form as a hermit, his experience lay in catching sutures, which he used to catch demons, heal disease, and protect lives from the enriching presence of death. For one from Impala should be best acquainted with the story, since our founders were said to have been studying under the Wongyang kid. They were just ordinary people like you and me. But when faced with mounting disasters, they used what strength they had to guard the border between life and death. Fortunately, they were aided by their knowledge of the secret art, which the funeral parlor still practices to this day.
So it's true? The Wangsheng funeral parlor really does have a secret art?
I heard from Hu Tao that she has a flaming staff handed down by her forebears. Apparently it has special powers used for cleansing rituals.
Am I gonna be cleansed?
But it could just be another one of her tall tales. Oh, you probably haven't met Hu Tao yet, have you? She's the director at the funeral parlor.
I've never had the pleasure, but I've certainly heard of Director Hu Tao.
Cool.
Okay, well these Guizhong hermits sound pretty legit. How about the two sages and the three beasts? What's their story?
Why are you making me up to us, Paimon? One was Sage Hugh, a master of the ground graphs, and the other was Sage Jun, an expert in bronze mirrors. Very little information survives in these two. All we know is that they practice the secret art of Lenshin, earning them the title of the two sages of Lenshin.
I heard there's a hidden palace deep in the mountains south of the Stone Gate. Traditionally, that's believed to be where they retreated for cultivation.
Oh. That's interesting. As for the three beasts, their retreat was Mount Tadia, hence the three beasts of Tadia, as the title suggests. Those three were not
So,
humans.
what were they? Monsters or something?
Abyss Lectors? There were Ganya?
Huh? All three of them?
Three of them? What? 1350. Happy Lantern Rite, everyone.
Oh, right. Ganyu's here. Okay.
Happy Lantern Rite, Ganya. Sorry, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Of course not.
What is it? Nangun's back? Yes, the others have arrived too. Got it, thanks. My apologies, everyone, but I forgot to go. Ganyu and I have some important work to attend to.
Aw, what? Not you too? Seems like everyone's busy with work.
I'm sure we can bubble along there. You know what it's like, the festival season is upon us. Since all systems go out of the Ministry of Civil Affairs, don't worry, everything's fine. Yes, you should focus on enjoying everything that the trip has to offer. If you find anything that is not to your satisfaction, we will welcome your feedback. Bye for now, everyone. Wait, but if you get back to your studio deals. Actually, 1 second, Gunya. What is it, traveler? Don't forget to take breaks. Look after yourself.
The traveler's being especially nice today, checking in on everyone's well-being.
I have incredible trauma.
Well, what other option does he have? It's not like he can drag them away from their desks and force them to have fun against their will.
Thanks for your concern. We'll be sure to take care. And I hope you'll do the same.
I actually have something I need to do as well. So I should get to the Wangshang funeral parlor.
Oh, are you looking for Hu Tao? She's supposed to meet us here so we can grab lunch. Why don't you come with? If you don't mind the extra company, of course.
Not at all. I'd love to. What a nice surprise.
Beer.
Perfect. Hu Tao should have joined us here by now. I guess her meeting overran. Why don't we head to the funeral parlor? Okay, let's go.
Ooh. What the fuck is this? Okay, well, I'm bug violet about this. I'm gonna go grab a water bottle. This looks like it would be so fun to do with friends. Unfortunately, I don't have any friends. I got told to head to the funeral parlor. Oh, that's a lot of world quests. I'm sure this is important, but not right now. I mean, I got one, that's good, right? Really, just outside the funeral parlor. So enough of words about Lion.
Exactly.
You'd like to go about
Since
the
this has
drums?
come at such a festive time, I'd rather keep things low-key to avoid disturbing the celebrations.
Understood. What about paper? Efforts for planning. We can do mention chariots, boats, all sudden
Sure,
trials.
but let's stick with something small. His lordship has never been a fan of ostentation.
In that case, how about and if any of us have gone to them to fleece a family, but not too over the top? Does that sound alright?
It sounds perfect. You think of everything, Director Who.
I realize I ask a lot of questions because I'm just kind of spamming dialogue with questions. Okay, anyways. Great, and will you be providing your own funeral
Yes.
casket?
His lordship had one made 2 years ago, in fact. He sourced an
Oh,
excellent block
business
of
deal.
bloomwood and had an artisan convert it into a casket. It's currently being stored at the old family house at Yilong Wharf.
Gloomwood is a good choice. Flame resistant, water resistant, and insect resistant. Now, what about the morning tent and for precision? Did the family say what style they want? You can certainly keep them simple, but I wouldn't recommend forgoing them entirely. You don't want the public speculating about why the funeral gold couldn't seem to afford a proper funeral.
It's like you read my mind. Master expressed the same concern, but he also said he has full confidence in the Wangshang Funeral Parlor's judgment in this area.
Very well, then my suggestion for the tent would be a sloped roof, one with a rigged spine, 2 of them curved at the top, 36 seats, no more, no less, and all crushed covers, but not just any silk, they should be decorated with Athenian symbols. At the front, we want a moongate, a grand preceptor armchair, and bamboo railings. Sufficiently grand but tasteful and measured. Would this be suitable, Butler Ann?
That sounds ideal. Oh, and we should put some rugs down. Make them tortoiseshell. His lordship is very fond of that color.
Is his lordship dead? That can be arranged. How about for procession?
Master requested no music procession, but 16 pallbearers. Nothing flashy. Plain clothes will do, as long as they're smart and all dressed the same.
And the carriage?
Open sedan chair, please, with 4 pairs of white plaques and 20 pairs of red plaques.
Any symmetrical
Yes,
weaponry?
2
and
sets
such?
of gold weaponry and 2 sets of soul banners, 4 items per set.
Okay, for the gold weaponry, a full-piece set would be the mace, battle axe, and fist, each to a feature theirs, and then we could do 2 Cleopatra's banners plus location of Flying Tiger, Flying Cop, and Flying Turtle.
That will do nicely.
She looks different, I've realized. Oh, you're too up as a Ligio. Alright, last thing. How about the hanging banner? Hanging banner and the portrait.
For the hanging banner, we want an octagonal tube with 8 tassels per corner and a dome of red gauze covering the top. As for the portrait pavilion, we're looking to do one incense pavilion with 2 spare rooms. One is a changing room, the other is a display room, and we'd like a plain white cover over the whole thing.
Did you want that embroidered?
Ah, I knew I missed something. The family neglected to consider that in their sorrow, but it's a minor detail. What would your suggestion be?
Well, if God is a large prosperous family of 4 generations living under one roof, the founder of this family, his lordship, could not be more blessed. Added to that, he has reached a ripe old age and lived a virtuous life and is spending his final days in peace and comfort. All in all, he has lived a very complete life. Yes, I'd recommend embroidering that self-longevity motif and a crayons in the review motif to pass on his good fortune to the next generation.
Excellent! I must say, Director Who, you really understand your clients.
Of course, think nothing of it, huh? Ah, Miss Baywin.
Greetings, Director Who. Lady Ningguang has arrived, and she would be most grateful if you could join her at Yujing Terrace.
Where the fuck was in England? Well, that was quicker, right? I had over on 2 ticks. But Loran, my sincere apologies, but I'm afraid I have another meeting to get to.
Of course. I've taken plenty of your time already. Don't let me keep you.
Fairy, can I leave you to follow up on the Fayan funeral
Of course,
arrangements?
Director. I'll handle it.
The Who family is truly blessed. It seems their directors go from strength to strength with each generation.
I agree. She was born for the job.
Perhaps.
Yes, Madam Undertaker. I didn't get the chance to discuss payment with the director.
There's no rush. I gathered from your conversation that the situation is still unfolding. This was just an initial meeting, so that we can make advanced preparations, yes?
That's right. Master asked me to come a few days ahead of time so that things aren't rushed at the last minute. On that note, please do keep everything strictly confidential for now. No public announcements.
Of course. You have my word.
Thanks. Could I trouble you for a pro forma invoice? Easier for the family to review that way.
I'll get that to you in due course. Oh, hello. Can I help you?
Yeah, I want that common chest.
Fairy, we're looking for Hu Tao. Is she here?
You just missed her, unfortunately. She's attending a meeting elsewhere.
Oh. Any idea when she'll be back?
She didn't say, but she only left a moment ago. She could be some time.
That's fair.
If it's anything urgent, I'd be happy to take a message for you, and I'll relay it to her as soon as she returns.
Oh, no, it's nothing urgent.
If you'd prefer to speak with her directly, you can always wait till she's free.
Well, this sucks. Paimon thought Hu Tao would be done with work by now.
Paimon, stop
I guess
complaining
she's got
so
more on
loud.
her plate than we realized. Well, there's not much point in hanging around here. Why don't we go eat and come back later? Paimon is getting a little hungry. But shouldn't we wait for Hu Tao? It
Yeah.
sounded like she's gonna be a while. Besides, I can always fire up the stove again when she's back.
Paimon, just go with it. I think cooking is how she
Madame
copes.
Lon, you must be getting hungry too, right? You should come with us. Madame Lon? Oh, sorry. I
Wait, I've used the
Whatever
name line
works for
before.
you.
Alright, Fairy, we'll head off then. Can you let Hu Tao know where we are when she gets back?
That's an actual
Sure.
name?
Take care, everyone.
No, no. I can stop becoming chess.
Butler Ann?
Ma'am, do you happen to know who that young lady with the black hair is?
I haven't met her before, but that silver swallow hairpiece makes me wonder if she's from Chenyu Vale.
Chenyu Vale.
Something the matter?
Well, it's just... So the other day, when I was out shopping, I ran into her and Master. They were chatting away, and I noticed that she showed him a very peculiar-looking rattan figure. Later that day, as I was moving his lordship to a more comfortable bedroom, I saw something underneath his bed. And would you know it, it was that same rattan figure. There was some kind of spell written on it. It was icy cold to the touch and made the whole room chilly. The whole thing seems very sinister.
Oh my goodness. Are you suggesting that there could be unnatural causes behind his lordship's condition? Well, I've heard they practice Chi-Man magic in Chenyu Vale. Penned head fortune conveyance, fate transference, and the like.
Oh
The
my.
last thing I want to do is start suspecting anyone, but with his lordship bedridden and Master urging me to start discussing funeral arrangements, I can't help but think.
Please stop thinking, Ansu.
Sorry. Look at me rambling away. I'm sure I'm just being paranoid. Please forget I said anything, and certainly don't repeat this to anyone else.
Don't worry, Butler Ann. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor understands the importance of discretion. Client confidentiality is paramount.
Actually, Paramount is a movie industry that owns Sonic. Murdered me. We could eventually ever been to the Wanami restaurant. Unless it's at one place. Tell me about your truce. Oh, yeah, never mind. I think I have been here.
Friends over. I'm cooking today. Dad? Dad?
Over here, Xiangling.
Oh, there he is. He's over at Ying R's place. Let's go say hi.
Here.
Huh? Timaeus? What's wrong with him?
Timaeus?
That scent. Oh, this is so embarrassing. A few days ago, he said he wanted to come and spend the festival with me, but he started to feel unwell as soon as he arrived last night, and now he's gone and passed out. I think maybe the journey took it out of him, or perhaps he caught a cold on the way. Anyway, I was about to take him to Boo Boo Pharmacy to see the doctor, so I asked Chef Mao to watch the store while I'm gone.
Wait, you weren't gonna carry him all that way by yourself, were you? Let us help.
I couldn't possibly ask that of you.
Let me just figure out how to spell his name. I mentioned, let's just get him to the
If you're
doctor.
sure, I'm very grateful for the help.
Apparently,
Why
Violet is
don't I
not like
watch the store?
Timaeus.
As it happens, I know a thing or two about perfume.
Is it because
I'm
you're a
sorry,
bad?
I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, this is Madame Lan Yen.
Oh, that's who you
Nice
are.
woman from Chenyu Vale. You can trust her.
Oh, a friend of yours then. Thank you, Madame Lanyen. That would be a huge help.
Xiangling, I guess that means we're free to head back. Let's get cooking so the troops can feast on their triumphant return.
Troops?
Great minds think alike, Dad.
Okay, I guess that's just how he
Head
is.
to May's Tabubu Pharmacy. And don't forget to come eat when you're done.
Thank you all.
Meanwhile, you bring Timlis to Berber Pharmacy, where Bezo takes him to the back room for examination. You're surprised to see two other familiar faces there. Oh, it's that guy. Paimon, it's been a long time. Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite, Zungon Chongyun. Oh, cool. Thank you. Here's hoping it will be.
What do you mean by that? Oh no, did you get sick too?
No, not me. Zhengchu. That's right, these are dear friends, for sure needed to be hidden from them. It's my great-grandfather. A few days ago, he didn't have the strength to get out of bed. Now has slipped into a coma.
Oh no! Sorry to hear that. That sounds really serious.
It's not looking good. We've had several doctors come and see him. None of them could tell what was wrong, and left without even writing a prescription. Actually, that probably was. I was gonna say Gerbug that Dr. Anthony did. It's not that hard. But then, actually, that probably was Veza.
None of them could figure out what it was? That seems strange.
Well, he is over 100 years old now. It's just, we're struggling to come to terms with it. He says to the immortal. A butler came to see me a few days ago, insisting that great-grandfather has been cursed. He urged me to get an exorcist involved. So I went to take a look, and inside his lordship's room, there's definitely a strange chill in the air, but I'm confident it's not caused by evil spirits. Then what is it? Well, this is just a theory, but I think that it's fine, you can say. It's Fenter of Death, a sign that death is near.
Oh no! Xingqiu, this must be so hard for you.
Do you want to go see some people with some dead parents? Thank you. I'll be okay, honestly. My father and grandfather are the hardest hit by it, but we're prepared as we can be on circumstances. I believe my brother's already contracted the funeral parlor. Here to see if Dr. Bezo can help. My father and grandfather are at home, fasting and praying. Oh. Here he is.
Better.
Much better. Timaeus, the only NPC involved in the Archon quest. Do not have a voice. I'm joking, I hope they will move over that new studio well. Much better, I feel fit as a widow. I'm sure this is all because I forgot to eat breakfast.
It's fit as a fiddle, dear. As in the instrument, not the finger twitching.
Are they together?
It's nothing
related.
serious. Probably
Or
just
something.
exhaustion from the long journey. Then not resting properly afterwards.
It's all my fault.
I'm prescribing a nutritious soup to be taken every night before bed. Here's the recipe. That should sort him out. But if his symptoms persist, make sure to come and see me again.
Yeah, so. How are they acquainted?
Thank you, Dr. Baiju.
How are you acquainted? Are your siblings?
Looks like Timaeus is gonna be alright. That's a relief.
Inga says you have to bring me here. Thank you ever so much. Don't mention it.
Ningar, you should probably get this guy back right away. Baiju says he needs to rest.
We know his name. Although I do get it confused with Malachus all the time.
Agreed. Plus, I shouldn't keep Madame Lanyan waiting too long. Drop by later when you've got a second, so I can thank you both properly.
No. Dr. Braza.
Ah, Master Xingqiu. I won't beat around the bush. The situation is looking a little more complicated than I'd initially thought.
What do you mean? Braza wasn't speaking of a hard truth just now. Timaeus' situation is exceptionally strained and similar to his lordship's condition. Wait, so Timaeus has the same illness as my
It would
great-grandfather?
appear so, although it's debatable whether it is an illness per se. The truth is, they are both aging at an accelerated rate.
Huh. What? Really?
Yes, significantly faster than the average person. But so far, I have not managed to determine the cause.
I don't know, my mind immediately jumped to delusions. Not only does it mystify Bezo, even I've never witnessed such a melody. Unless, of course, it was so long ago that I have since forgotten. Timaeus is in the prime of his life. So exhaustion is nothing dangerous, but his lordship is so advanced in years already. That's terrible, so something is... So something is cerebrally cutting years off their
Cutting
lives?
years off their lives? What a turn of phrase. That sounds horrible.
So, Baz, we even try eating. Wait, no. Basil even tried using the secret iron to me earlier, but it was useless. This is a most stubborn disease.
There are a few other remedies I can try, even if it's just trial and error at this point. This morning I sent Chi-Chi to Mount Chingsa to look for a certain herb. There's still a chance we might turn things around if we're lucky. Oh, and speaking of Chingsa, has his lordship been there recently, Master Xingqiu?
To Xingqiu Village, you mean? Yes, we visited there every year during Lantern Rite to run a clinic, but this year, before the clinic had even started, they sent someone over the way to ask for medical advice. The situation seems
And
urgent.
then the patient from Mondstadt, who I just saw, tells me he stopped off in Chingsa Village during his journey. I can't help but wonder if there's some connection.
It's cursed, Basil, let me fight it. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe my great-grandfather visited some friends from Chingford Village not too long ago. My father went with him. Just as we suspected. What is it? I heard rumors about a god's remains in Chingford. Is that what's causing this? God's remains? Which one? Well, firstly, I read about this in a book I brought from a screen vendor, so it's not the most credible source. But the book told of a hidden palace in which mountain range called the Hidden Palace of the formula. Yeah, it is enchanted with the 7 and 8 Gants method, which is suppress countless evil spirits. What is wrong with the traveler? How is he in high spirits right now? I don't get it, because this canonically takes place after Mivuka's story. Request, which I haven't done, so maybe it explains why I'm there, but like, how are you in high spirits? So yeah, sure, you killed the Abyssal Dragon. They are talking about a direct counterpart to something which killed thousands of people, man. But if a book told of a hidden place in the Film Mountain Range called the Hidden Palace of Zoophilmula, it is enchanted with the 7 and 8 Gants method. Okay.
Wait, so Taudu's remains? That's what's causing this mystery illness?
Apparently.
Not to steal anyone's thunder, but while I do suspect a connection with Chingsa Village, I highly doubt that god remains are the cause.
That's right, the slightest trace of God remains. Biz and I would have sent them.
Good point. Then what could be the true cause?
Master Xingqiu, I will head to Chingsa Village to investigate further after Chi-Chi returns. Hopefully, I will have more answers after that.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah, we're pros at gathering stuff. Just tell us where to go and we'll track down those herbs, no problem.
Well, maybe not herbs.
I am most grateful for the offer. I'll be sure to let you know if I need your assistance.
Hey, Cryptic Buddies. Thank you for everything, Dr. Beza.
Merely doing my duty.
Well, you take care of yourself to your Beza.
Don't worry about me. I'm keenly aware of my limits.
Well, you would have to be. You're a doctor. There is no total consistency in this game. Why am I complaining? Traveler Paimon, it is good to see you, but I must return home and now relay Dr. Baz's words to my family. I can move you. I want to take another look at his lordship's room. Very well. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Don't worry about me. I'm doing fine. And honestly, the meaning's clear. Also, my great-grandfather is my father and grandfather, given his age. He already wasn't speaking much by the time I was around.
Hey, come on now. We get that you don't want us to worry, but there's no need to downplay it, alright? We should be supporting you here, not the other way around.
Paimon's a lot smarter than I remember. Guess it's been a long time since we last met.
Hey! Paimon's always been smart.
Okay, well that's my subtle nod to the war. I'm happy now. I'm satisfied. Haha. Recently, a phrase that Hunter always says has been on my mind a lot. Live in life, die in death. But she must be exceptionally busy these days, so I've barely seen her around at all. How about we all go for a meal together in a few days' time when everything's calmed down? Sounds great. I'm free whenever. Mostly. Then it's decided. See you in a few days.
Even though Baiju ruled out God remains as the cause, Paimon still wants to get to the bottom of this Tao Du business. Oh, it's a shame Kuching had to disappear before she could tell us more.
Yeah. Yan seems to be quite knowledgeable about it too.
True. Then let's head back and ask her. Come on, Xiangling's waiting on us too.
Eligibility. Complete the Archon quest instantly in order for resurrection. That room springtime charms. Mortal combat. Engage in a battle with fractured fingers and probably adjust with them. I wanna quickly do the Lani intro just to see how she plays. I wouldn't care. There's some way or another. I was a bit off to why I got Night Sword and then I saw
Swift as the swallow. Rain cutter.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Tell me what you see.
Up and away. Dancing in the wind.
Prepare yourself. Let's do this then.
behind that one Trevor Warriors.
Swift as the swallow. Midnight Phantasm. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Go. You're free now. Yes, you are.
Butterfly.
Okay, that's back to the story. Completing the request will not affect the event gameplay and rewards. Return to the Center Springs. I don't know why, but I thought for some reason I was going to get an Alan. So that. I don't know how these event things work, anyways. Again.
Ah, you're back. Thanks again for helping me get Timaeus to the doctor. Please, take this Mora as a small token of our gratitude.
You shouldn't have. I barely lifted a finger. Well, that's going to be an understatement. I doubt you carry me all the way to Brew Harmony. You see by one finger honorary night. Well, that's going to be. I can't think of enough ways. Let's do some clear
I
efforts.
don't think you're misunderstanding what that phrase means, but okay.
You'll have to excuse him. I think his efforts to learn the local dialect have fried the language part of his brain.
All right, well, no more studying for you. Go get some rest. Doctor's orders. And if you take a turn for the worse, get back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away.
Or else I'll tell Jean. Anyways, by the way, where did Landing
Ah,
go?
yes. I almost forgot to mention. She said she went to catch up with Director Who. She told me to pass on the message.
Why?
Wait, so she left?
Inner Alacrite, all its center. Let's bring in the new management.
Perish the thought. Miss Yingar had to run an errand, so I'm just watching the shop until she gets back.
I see, Miss Temporary Management. I trouble you for 3 boxes of red dust and the rolling
Red
clouds.
dust under rolling clouds. I think that rings a bell. Not a scent the average young lady would choose, though.
Yeah, well, she's a funeral director. Correct, so you probably won't find it in the shelves, most likely hidden in a corner of the back somewhere. Do you mind digging it
Not
out?
at all. One moment.
Is it gonna be like that Tanara scene where you just wait an awkward moment?
Here. Is this what you're looking for? If I'm not mistaken, it's used exclusively for ritual purposes.
Oh, well, Lady of Culture, I see. That is not common knowledge.
Let me wrap this up for you.
Wait, I see it now. You're from the land you need to New Valen, aren't you?
How can you tell?
You're happy since for Jade Plum Silverwing, one of the 3 models of how do you? Am I right or am I right?
How did... Sorry, who are you?
Yeah, let's just say I'm a fellow Lady of Culture, but alas, I'm in a rush today, so I have to say goodbye for now. Hope we meet again soon, Miss Temporary Management.
Huh? Grandpa was right. Leo at Harbor is full of hidden talents. I would never have expected the average perfume customer to be so knowledgeable.
Emperor was right, Louis.
Director Who? I gotta say, that outfit looks really good on you.
Why, thank you, Miss Senior. Ours from your fine establishment, your temporary. It's been provided a magnificent
Oh,
service.
that's good to hear.
Wait, Director who?
Hey, we're back. Thanks for watching the store, Madame Lan.
Miss Yingar, that person you spoke to just now. Who was that?
Hu Tao, Director Hu Tao of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Huh? But I thought she wore the funeral parlor uniform. With the Harmony hexagram hat?
I guess she just changed into something more festive for the festival.
Shoot! I was face to face with her. And I had no idea. Sorry, Miss Yingar. Something's come up. Please let the others know I had to leave.
Huh? What could possibly be so urgent?
And then she just ran off after Hu Tao. Weird.
Maybe she'll be at the funeral
Are
parlor.
you going to look for her? If so, could you take this with you? I just found it in the store.
Huh? Wait, isn't this one of those rattan figures?
Whatever it is, we don't sell them. So I'm guessing Madame Lan left it here by accident.
Yeah, well, she definitely makes these. Although, this one's pretty different from the one she made for the street fair. Plus, it has a sigil on it for some reason.
Not the kind of thing you see every day, that's for sure. It could be important, so if it does belong to Madame Lan, I'd like to get it back to her as soon as possible.
Well, then let's head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor again. Whatever it's for, the sooner she gets it back, the better.
This quest is just me running around. Well, that's all quests are, but still. The halberd and the fang. Huh? Okay, I guess not interactive with that. Has that tree always been red? I swear I want this many lanterns like a day ago. I want that common chest. No!
Hey, Miss Undertaker! Are Hu Tao and Madame Lan back yet?
Sorry, I'm afraid not.
Really? How strange. They were definitely heading this way. Maybe Hu Tao had another appointment. Any idea where we might find them?
If it was anything business related, I expect the director would have let me know. I was aware she had a meeting earlier today, for instance. But she doesn't keep me informed about her private affairs.
So you're saying here too was suing for private matter?
It's possible. The director seems to have had a lot on her mind lately. In the past, she'd usually show up to work in the mid-morning. But recently, she's been getting here before the sun's up. She said she's had trouble sleeping and has been dreaming more than usual.
Trouble sleeping? Are we talking about the same Hu Tao here? That doesn't sound like her at all.
You might want to talk to our consultant, Zhangli. He's closer to her than I am.
Oh, good idea. How did we not think of that? So, where could we find him? Probably sipping tea somewhere, right?
He's just across the road on the second floor, watching an opera.
Of course he
If you
is.
listen carefully, you might be able to hear it.
I mean, gonna be honest, I didn't understand the word of that.
Seems like
That's
Zhang
cool.
Li is the only one taking it easy today. Let's go say hi.
Let's go. Haga historian.
A reward on the road.
On the stage behind the scene. Is there an event tab? Yeah. I just not like I'm not gonna tell our mysteries today, not today, I swear. What's going on? So the search is really unknown means we can maintain for decades. It's of the lightest touch. We thought of us from the end, I didn't mean to be a player. It was first me asking that he couldn't find a good carpenter to do the job today when I saw his river references. And the furnace quick with her as I would strike. I think I could have moved more effectively if I imposed. That's not laughing. Even some made fun of me for it. Get up a bit. I was bringing good carpenter to see our friend. And we'll see whatever things comes up from this. I'm from the Adventurers Guild. Can I ask you to find one for me? You should have looked for. Oh, my bad. You don't look like you're from around here. How can I expect you to know where to find good carpenters? And how about you get into the village? Master Lou and found me on carpenters. Is known for good skills. Please ask him if this will help me. Can send an apprentice if it's not available. Any carpenter from Finland. And summer together done if they build it right. That means we can finally hit. This was for this little carpenter here. You'll be grateful about it. I'll be counting on you. Hell no. I'm not walking that way. No, it's this place. Wow. Can't believe it would try to do that to me. Okay, I have this one in my teapot, that's what it is. What's a hurrying man? Would you like to sit down for a cup of tea? Yeah, something. And the answer is request master, yeah. It sounds like we can do it in this stage, but I'm afraid I can't help. Harbor's too far away, no one will be taken care of. Wind's car. That's the idea. It's around to the road is around to come along. Yeah, we went above the remains of let's hang on a second since you traveled this way here. Why did I recommend someone capable to you? It's not yet my friend since I've been considering the possibility of accepting him. Absolutely immersed. The fortress set the village had wanted, but I ran out of wood for the last chair. And yeah, thank you for helping out the village. You can load the front side to say that, then you can handle your request as well. No job for me, but I'm not yet, so I can't represent various capitals. And then I come from Lily Harbour and want us to build a new stage for your tea house. Oh, you want us to build a stage? That means me and Master Lou. Did you hear that, Granny Workman? Yes, I did. Do you really want to be your apprentice here, like, you're on it for it? Oh, there are so many other choices. His soul is and kind brain and Sammy gave a nod. Got it. I've already asked him to take the drums on my behalf. I think I made myself quite clear. Thank you, Master. The young professor from going to officials and units with a stage for Henny. Ask do your best and make me proud. Piece of cake. I've worked on the carpenter. I've worked with the carpenter who built the stage. I'm busy proud. Yeah, the stage for Henny it's lost for decades. You gotta build a sturdy one for them too. So this is what for true success. How has you managed to never replace a tiny stage for so long? I take the job. Let me finish the last train and then I'll move you so that you have to wait a bit. I need 3 pieces of pine wood. And I'm gonna collect them. We can't wait. Well, if you don't want to wait, then you have to magically produce 3 pieces of road twin here right now. Got it. Oh, so you really can do that? It should be bring me 1 red dye. Now wait a minute. I think it's working. Give me a carrot.
Would you care to sit down?
No, not right now. Thank you. There are spots in that one, don't I?
If you ever have it,
Actually, no, yeah, I do want to switch to Falling
would you care to
Isles.
sit?
There's that achievement. Oh, that's what that is. Huh. I know, I'm a little bit confused. Is this part just underwater? Wait, so how does one go from here to up there? I have to teleport weapon somewhere, okay. Enough of that.
Would you care
You
to sit?
gotta die off of you too.
If you ever have any,
This one counted. Alright. They rode over from earlier? I don't know, this is a surprise gift. I'd say pretty good. It's not a safe area regardless. Hopkins marvelous. Carefully, do you find yourself frustrated because of your lack of strength? You're one. It's this guy. You're stuck eventually. I would finish. Thanks for yes from home after other travel, what's up? Wondering conversation. Yeah, what's this and the rest it's about.
Mr. Draff always gets so drunk after a hunt.
If looking for kind of quantity, you better be fucking else, someone else. See ya. I remember you. I see you've been getting more familiar with our town here. Is there anything of note nearby? During our hunt, Alan reported to me that he'd spotted owls made out of crystal balls. Just they had a different color and were rarer. You had to ask Ranger for the specifics. There's far more about them. Okay. This was sent from who not review of our hunts. I did recall that positions it was somewhere around. Yeah, my back went down in your map. Perhaps it would be of some help to you. Joy Reserve. Oh. Could you get some game you fancied? How much you want? I can some of it, but anything you get from well, unfortunately, you don't have things that help to me. I didn't know they could do that. Carrot. Fleur or that one child, they may only have one of them supposed to have errors. I like flowers, give me them all. Bum 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 bum. In the smoke.
Windblade.
You can't handle the smoke, little boy. Is that some white iron? No, it's just regular iron.
Is this an answer from this world?
I haven't got it on mail already. Where is she? Oh, it's very good to buy out these two shops, I think.
Would you care to see?
I would love to, if in the different circumstances.
If you ever
How many more mushrooms do I even need to ascend Barbara? Ah. 1 second. September's like an audition, man. I'm popping in and out and I'm doing all the shit. I'm clicking that. I'm sure that would be an interesting read if I bothered. Man, I took another princess and let me make some corkscrew tonight to celebrate. Thank you, huh? Yeah, they are. Master Esther's here you are, I'm ready now. Time to head to the tea house. Okay, Master, I'll be back in a few days. Alright, be safe. But I'll leave now. I'll reach have everything and see you at the tea house right now. Right. Is that what you're gonna say? I finally got effort past 1. I'm going back to my old favorite method of blue navigation. Oh, hey, I have that in my teapot. What do you mean that to me is still arguing amongst yourselves? I gotta. So this wants to build a new stage, but he doesn't make for cool here. But anyway, he was actually charged with keen on building something really fine. You know, when you two sort of things out, I actually had a tiring trip, but I'd like to get some rest while waiting. This is just great. So our trip was wasted in the end? Be patient, let me try talking to him again, Harry. I want to spend a small sum of money in this stage and lose a big fortune in the future. Just think about it. Every time Missy gives a multiple sphere flawless performance, students will hear the squeak of the stage before they even get to applaud. Isn't that simply embarrassing? We aren't an opera troupe isn't obliged to perform that our tea house. They can go somewhere else if they displease, and that would be a huge loss on our side. Miss Union is a dear friend. She would never do that to me. You're quite an optimist, aren't you? But I heard that many people have chosen to go to the third round knockout instead of our tea house lately. I am tongue-tied. That's got even more popular than me. Could you try to be a little more realistic? What money Miss Union has earned for a tea house. Don't tell me you can't even afford to build a new stage. This one just called me. Oh, it's you, Mr. Lindsay. You look angry. What happened? It's nothing. I'm not angry, actually. Well, are you here to perform today? I'm just here to have some tea and pay you when I revisit. Ah, if it isn't the traveller. What a surprise. I'd say it's fate. I am not at all surprised. Miss Ian suddenly knows we out of conversation come from, saves some newly made tea from your religions brew apart. Anyone else and says, I heard that you two were going to the stage, so the day has finally come. This will need a bit more consideration. Oh, a bit more consideration. Speaking of which, do you know who I visited in the village today? You can just directly tell me you went to see Roxanne again. Did guess Granny Roxanne was asking about me in your tea house. I told her that everything was the same as when she was young. Then she said, what did she say? Yep, so I forgot what she said. You seem to have a good memory. Why does it have to fail on this particular day with something so important? Forget it, she'll be happy with things remaining as they were. Young people are. Oh yes, after new things, and I feel the respect for the past. Well, you know, it's forcing me to rebuild this age, or explain from where you'll find me annoying. Listen up, Mad Airy. Let's have tea, and I shall brew some Traveler, Mr. Linson. Could I trouble you to bring me some tea? Stop this. Stop making me do your I was wondering where your efforts to build a new stage decided its benefits, and I see why I think it's your clever choice of topic. And the sense is so yes, I really do, but I don't seem to have held on to that for decades. There ain't a reason behind it. I don't get it. This is an answer, but since you were involved, I guess I won't have to tell you. Granny used to be an opera singer when he was younger. They often performed together with Granny Roxanne. They would usually play as a couple. Perhaps Harry wanted it to be real. But Granny Roxanne had focused this one out. Later, she grew tired of stage performing, and then decided to get into a Kunyan village and the one she loved. That person didn't make it to Kunyan village, with Granny Roxanne leaving her to live alone in the village ever since. Knowing that I often visit her, Harry would ask me about her from time to time. I can tell that he still cares for Granny. Roxanne he sees the stage as a symbol of the past, and thus he doesn't want to tear it down. Since the stage means so much to Harry, he's not going to let us put a new one. Guess our efforts are wasted. That's not necessarily the case. If we'd change his mind, give me some time, Mr. Lucy. Really? As long as the stage looks prepared, I'll be in your debt, Miss Ian. I don't ask for too much. Please tell Running Blades to its very end. Traveler, you can join me if you want. Somehow, you feel different than usual. Our tea house is clever, the unicorn charm. Offered trip for decades, Miss Ian would naturally feel more virtual around us. No problem, I'll make some time and tell the story just for you. And now that we finish our tea, it's time to talk to Ari. Oh, my voice is running hoarse, you're gonna have to read it for yourself, chat. Sorry. Ari, when we were drinking tea, I suddenly remember what tell me, oh, what did you say? He said Ari has loved to make things difficult for himself. I feel sad about it. She truly understands me, but it seems she doesn't miss me on stage. I'm the only person you can't let go. What a fool I was to be so obsessed with the stage. Alright, you can rebuild it as you want. It's like you can hack at that stage for so many years, I didn't find it foolish at all. Please don't think of it that way. The stage must be rebuilt, but we mustn't damage what Ari wants to preserve in memory. So if you finally make your decision, great, start working right away. Yeah, take a look at your report as a grand search of the intro. According to this design, we need to set on the... Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I think we need to repair the stage instead of rebuilding something entirely new. And since the problem is caused by the squeaky wooden floor, why don't we repair the floor first? As for the rest, we can talk about it later. What do you think, Mrs. Sunderland? Does that try to affect the performance? I have no objections to Mr. Center to rare influence. Is that so? You don't want me to build a new stage. Anger Machines idea is a good one. As it happens, we don't need dividifying, so we can find some at the docks. I should be bringing a place to traveler. Pay for everything until later. Docks free. Right then, leave everything to me. I hate you all. This is such a cruel fate that has been forsaken me. It's 12 AM. I'm leaving doing what means reading because I have to do these world quests to set everything up. Yeah, That's what I do to myself, I do. Westy. It has a reputation of intro. What's for giant Elliot? Oh, that's just for some world quest. So I just wanted, brother. This for folks to do, I'll start right away. Nah, society's been repaired. Nothing seems to have changed at all. Young man, since you traveled all this way from how much did I pay you? I thought it he bid it on the repair of your flank. That wasn't much trouble. I need to just learn the job, so I won't ask for too much. 2 meals worth of morrow would do, and that makes about 8,000 in total. That is a fair price, good, but I can only offer 2,000 more. What? Why don't you just ask me to do it for free? This is already free. Here's a 50-50 principle, you know. It means 50% off first, and then 50% off, making it 75 off total. This is rather economical. Oh my, your young boss is really stingy. Let me try to be frank, so I'll only offer 2,000, not a single more or more. Guess I have to take this since this is my first permission. Remember to put in a good word for families. Confidence with ingredients. You can count on me. In front here, thanks to you. You do. How about this? I can't look at all of it, do you? In town, this must be worth a fortune. To run a tea house, I have to pinch pennies here and now. I'm assuming this not a problem for me and visit. How should I thank you? That would be necessary. I'm glad that I was able to help. I wanted to invite singing to go to a rock and roll performance. You need me to do some explaining for you while you go into a show, right? Don't say that, I just haven't seen my friend singing for some time. I miss it very much, that's all. People from York and Opera ask about my whereabouts, please. Got it. And that's ready. You're asking about this again? She came to visit Newton, and they did embroidery together. So what I'm going to tell them. Do you like this one? Yes, I do. Then it's decided then. I don't know what that meant. I know what I thought. I think it's good. I'm just very thankful for the subtitles, because I would not understand what she was saying without them. That's just because I'm speaking English mainly. I think this is a Chinese tradition. Remarkable, Miss Yun. You have breathed fresh life into a known classic, and I dare say surpassed the original. You flatter me, Mrs. Zhongli. I'm just glad my voice held out. I'm a little out of practice.
Nonsense, Miss Yun. You are as stunning as ever. And if that was you,
oh, so now you have a voice.
The official Lantern Rite performance is sure to be truly sensational.
Hey, Zhongli. Hey, Yunjin. How's it going?
Wow, Traveler and Paimon, what a lovely surprise. It's been too long, old friends. Are you here for the opera?
Oh dear, what a pity. I'm afraid you just missed today's performance. And Miss Yun needs to rest her voice now, or she'll strain it.
Hey, it's okay. They're still good friends of mine. If they'd like to hear me sing a few more minutes from doing any harm.
Thanks, Yunjin. But hopefully you don't think we came here just to show up late and demand a private performance.
We're here for Zhongli. Of course not here. I'm guessing you're here for Mrs. Zhongli then? Yeah. I just said that. Oh, and how might I be of assistance?
Okay, so a friend of ours left something behind at a shop. We're trying to return probably with Hu Tao. Any idea where Hu Tao might be?
The director is the first spirit heroine's friend wide. She could be missed anywhere.
Great, well this is just fantastic.
Take me to the Jade Chamber. Is there something important for things she left behind, I mean?
That's the thing. We don't know what it's for, but we want to get it back to her as soon as possible, just in case she really needs it.
Take a look at this shit, guys.
Oh, goodness. That's what you're trying to get back to her? But isn't that a pentad rattan?
I don't know what that is. Pentad rattan, so you recognize
Haven't you
this?
heard? The word on the street is that the patriarch of the Feiyun Commerce Guild has fallen gravely ill. They say his family found an ominous-looking rattan figure in his bedroom, and there was a pentad fortune conveyance talisman on it. That cursed thing must have been put there to steal his good fortune. It's destroying his health, wealth, and every other good thing in his life. And based on the description, your rattan figure looks suspiciously similar. It could even be the one that... get it away from me. I don't want that thing anywhere near me.
Relax, it's fine. This one definitely belongs to Madame Lan. Besides, we've had it on us this whole time and nothing bad's happened to us yet.
Well, a lot of bad things have happened to me, just not because of a doll. Madame Lan? You mean from the Chenyu Vale?
Oh, now that would explain a lot. The Lans of Chenyu Vale practice Chi-Men magic. This pentad fortune conveyance business would be right up their alley. This leaves only one question unanswered. Namely, why would the Lans of Chenyu Vale have a bone to pick with the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Probably no reason.
Will you listen to yourself? You can't seriously believe all that. You'd sooner convince Paimon that Rex Lapis was a slime.
Zhongli slime. Huh, the latter is certainly the more compelling theory, Mr. Lee. You appear to have been misinformed by these rumors. I also further notice beginning sale on this particular Radin figure.
Please enlighten me, Mr. Zhongli.
This is the sign of Rosera, one of the 4 main exorcism sigils, the most upstanding and oppressive sign by no means cast. As a matter of fact, the series of fortune coins bearing the was recently entered the circulation in Louis Harbor. I'm somewhat surprised that you didn't recognize it, Master Leo.
Yes, of course. I remember now. Thank you for jogging my memory, Mr. Zhongli. I am humbled by your superior erudition.
This makes way more sense than Madame Lan going around trying to curse people to death.
Playable characters aren't allowed to be evil after all. I just played as her. And that's where I figured I found in his lordship's room must have been put someone in his family to bring good luck.
There's a good chance Madame Lan also purposely left this behind to keep Timea safe and well.
No likelihood, yes.
Guess we don't need to find her so urgently after all. We were just worried that losing this might have ruined her plans. But that said, what did she need Hu Tao for anyway? And what is Hu Tao up to that's keeping her so busy? Paimon has a bad feeling about it for some reason.
Any ideas somewhere? Her darkest mind is a labyrinth I could not hope to comprehend. She probably has more things she has to think about than the rest of us combined.
Thoughts the kind that might keep someone up at night?
You don't know what I'm being for, bro. She has never mentioned that. As director room confirmed, bro, there's a solemn duty to balance the forces of life and death in Loe. I would be surprised and even a little unsettled if she were truly as carefree as she appears. I agree. I've known her too for a while now. And for all her eccentricity, she takes pride in what she does. As her friends, we should just be there for her when she needs us. Indeed, for director's competence is the only reason I can afford to sit here enjoying a fine cup of tea and listening to the opera.
Having a competent boss isn't an excuse to slack off, you know.
Haha, I think this is an age just means you two should have faith in her to don't worry about it so much.
Somehow seeing how calm Zhongli is about the whole thing does make Paimon feel much more at ease.
I don't like this. You two ought to be out enjoying festivities. To Latern Rite only comes since he has to make the rest of it. Mr. Worried, take this. What is it? A fortune coin. It has recently become customary to give them as gifts, and this be rid of this. This is my gift to you.
Zhongli actually left the house with cash? Now this is a Lantern Rite to remember.
Goodness gracious! Mr. Zhongli, that looks like a very special coin you have there. Is that one of the fabled Rex coins?
My question is, did he make them?
Rex coin?
Yes. Look at the design on the face. It's quite different from the typical coins you see in circulation. It appears to be a symbol of Rex Lapis. There's no doubt about it. This is a Rex coin, which means it once passed through the hands of the Lord of Geo himself.
This is funny. This is simply a courier I picked up from Mr. Vendor, Miss Delia. It's certainly a replica, but I can introduce you to the vendor if you are interested.
Oh, so it's just a souvenir then? I assumed it was a family heirloom of great value.
Good save, Zhongli. This... Yeah. Traveler, please take this, may bring you comfort when your mind is troubled.
So it's an anti-anxiety coin? How is that supposed to work?
I don't know what's happening anymore, but I have an anti-anxiety coin. And so that's it, I guess.
Well, even if the coin itself is a replica, the symbol of Rex Lapis is still genuine. And if the symbol is real, so are its effects. So as long as you have this coin, Rex Lapis will always be with you.
It's actually with the sword right now, bruh.
Mr. Zhongli, would you mind showing me to the vendor from whom you acquired this coin? I wouldn't mind procuring.
Very well. Well, will do me good. Friends, may we meet again soon. I meant such a good actor. By the way, I'll be performing the sensational Tandy on Daneland. Lantern Rite. That's one let's just practice it now. It's only if you're dancing now. I'd be honored if you could come and support me.
That's what you were singing just now? Paimon definitely wants to hear the full thing. We'll be there.
Yeah. Wait, it's a bit decorated, or am I just crazy?
Learning about the 8 adepts earlier, but we never found out who the 3 beasts of Tao Du were.
Oh, really? Well, facades for free beasts of Tao Du are also known as for free immortals of Tao Du. They were balloon butterfly, If in Crimson Flame, for Jade, Plum, Suving, the Golden Eyed, Cinder Man, Free Aspirin. Yes, with the power to take on human form.
Oh, so they really weren't human, huh? The lawn butterfly sounds pretty self-explanatory, but what about the Silverwing and Celadon mare? What kind of creatures were they?
Yeah, what were they? Silverwing was a swallow, and the Sundering Mare was a white horse. Legend holds that after purifying to death, Silverwing and Rita went wandering together, but the white horse retreated into seclusion. You have read the Moonlit at Bamboo Forest, that's where he mentions a white horse that roamed from mountain around. A lot of people think she was a gold and Cinder Mare.
Cool. So, what about the butterfly? What did they get up to?
The one butterfly gave her life after and for purification spell. She was only one of the ants that sacrificed herself in this way. Even though the ant had remarkable powers for trying the god, after a cucumber was no in fear, and they had to resort to a secret art called the 7 and 8 Ants Array. The method involves obsifying one of the gates, and evil can't escape. The lone butterfly was in charge of the gate, and with reason the being obscurified, so she disappeared from the world in the process.
Oh, that's so tragic.
Yeah. But all was not lost. According to the legend, old man in front of one of the antler, the Perlet took up a mantle and kept the legacy alive.
Huh. And then he taught that to the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, right? Didn't they train under him?
Exactly. That's where it feels like fate came into play after giving her life to restore order to the realm of the dead. Some chance meetings ensured that the further generations continued using her methods to go the border between life and death. So there she herself disappeared from the world. Her mission to protect Liwei is still alive and well. Thousands of years in. Anyway, that's basically the whole story. How the ate the depths, purified
Now we
to
finally
death.
have names for the full roster. Thanks, Yunjin.
My pleasure. I've been from this opera in a long time, so I still have a fair bit of brushing up to do before I'm ready. Don't practice too much or you'll tire your voice out. Yeah, thanks, I appreciate it. See you around. Hello, my one companion who also speaks like Paimon.
Hey, guys. Are you finally done? I've been waiting forever. Huh? Oh, Xiangling, what are you doing here?
You're waiting.
Tracking you guys down, obviously. You really made me work for it, too. It's honestly a little rich that you're out here telling everyone else to take care of themselves and keep a good work-life balance when you are apparently too busy to eat. Keep this up and I'll have to drag you to the dinner table and force-feed you my delicious cooking against your will. Here we are. I present to you Chef Xiangling's newest creation, Drunken Plums in Snow. You must be starving, surely. Go on, dig in.
Paimon, protect me.
This is so nice of you, Xiangling. Paimon hadn't noticed how hungry she had gotten, but smelling that food is making Paimon ravenous. Sounds like you have a tough life, hey, Paimon? Sometimes you feast, but sometimes the traveler lets you go hungry. You should ditch the traveler and hang with me from now on. You'll never go hungry again. Ooh, now that is a tempting offer.
Enjoy watching her eat your whole business into oblivion.
Come on! It's only one extra customer. I was only kidding. I know Paimon loves to eat, but I think it'd take more than food to pry her away from your side. Anyway, enough about that.
I mean, we all...
For you guys to eat. Whatever your plans are after this, they'll go much better on a full stomach.
Slow celebrates an 8 update that says the hidden calamity complete. I just got a whole bunch of stuff. How do I tell when the events? Plus, oh yeah, here. Not yet visited. Got a challenge. I'm here to play. Let's do it. In the Mortal Kombat new blocks will constantly appear in the map, so not and drip down. You can grab a block and move from the I'm gonna. I'm not gonna be any good at this. Well, no, that's okay. What the fuck? That should. Uh-oh. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm not winning this. I'm so bad at this. I'm gonna keep going until I can win. I'm petty like that. What do you even get out of doing that, bro? I don't know how to play this game. I do appear to be winning, so does that. Yeah, I win. Oh, I can select one of them. Actually use your gameplay. And fun. Also, how turn is you. I don't want a consolation. Alright, you know what? One, two, three, four. You're a catalyst. And you do that, that is strange. You're in a Euro Catalyst already there. Claymore. I didn't really should be a Claymore. I guess only Fontanians use guns. The rest of my Patresses are Catalyst users. I mean, I can't do that yet, but just like looking. So I don't think I can. Yeah, insignificant festive fever. Not entirely sure how to get that though. Open to your Sojo sightseeing telescopes. But as fun as I think it would be to figure it out, it is 12:33 AM. I've been left for 2 hours. I'm gonna go now. I should have a... You're telling me I can finally find characters just around?
The design of this lantern is exquisite. Definitely worth the trip.
Let's go find developers for you. Oh, never mind. How do I get that? Watch a video on how to play this event. Once she's visited one. Oh. Do it again. Zhongli?
So, Mr. Zhongli, where exactly is this vendor stall?
Gone, it seems. Perhaps I saw it on
You're
a stuck and moved
not making this
on.
all up, are you?
I wouldn't dream of it. He is. Hello, random. Hello. Look at me. Random buff-looking lady.
Windblade!
Alright, isn't this why the arrows that I'm getting shut off from earlier? Oh. I must say, I'm incredibly confused. Okay, anyways, for real, good night.